Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's tool review is going to be another Milwaukee M18 fuel product, and that's part number 2810-20. It's their half-inch mud mixing drill. I bought this for a few reasons. One is I have a corded drill that I use for what I'm going to use this for, and it's seen better days. It's pretty much kicked the bucket. In fact, I've gotten rid of it since I bought this, and I wanted to ditch the cord whenever I got a new drill. And me being in the Milwaukee platform, that's the reason why ultimately I bought Milwaukee. But it does have some nice features that I really like, and I'll share those with you. Another thing is I got it on sale. Now this tool would normally run you about $220. Acme Tools was running a $50 off flash sale during March Madness time, so I went ahead and bought this. I got it for $170 plus tax, which comes out to like $185, somewhere around in that range. So I got a deal on it. That's why I went ahead and purchased it, even though I didn't necessarily need it because my drill was still working. And then what am I going to use it for? Pretty much drywall. It's not to say I won't use it for something else, but of all the things listed on the back of this box that it says it will do, I'm pretty much going to use it primarily for drywall. Now it does say you can use it for thin set, mortar, epoxy with sand in it, stucco, concrete, all those things. I can't vouch for that. I haven't used this drill for that, but there are some other videos out there with people showing it in use doing those things if you want to make sure and check those out. But basically I'm going to go over the features, and then I'm going to show you I've got a new bucket of joint compound where I'm doing some skim coating in a closet. I'll get that mixed up with this drill, show it to you in action, show you how it works, and then you can make the decision if maybe this might be the right tool for you. And looking at its features, it has several of them again that I like. One is it weighs 6 pounds, which is, you know, heavy for a drill, but not for one this size in my opinion. I can easily hold this with one hand out here. It's not overly heavy to where it's like taxing my hand to be able to hold it. So that's not bad. It's compact in my opinion for a mud mixing drill, and it's lightweight. It also has this 1/2 inch all metal keyed chuck, which is probably going to be standard on any kind of a mud mixing drill. One feature that I really like is that the key is stored on board in your auxiliary handle, and you just pull that out. You can use that to, you know, tighten and loosen and put your mixing blade in, and then it stores right back into place whenever you're done with that, and it fits in there pretty snug. I don't see any way that that's going to just fall out on me. You know, it's almost got like a suction that happens with this. I don't know if there's some rubber in there. Maybe that will loosen up over time, but it's just tight enough that I feel comfortable it's going to hold. But it also pulls out in a way that it's nothing like pulling out a drill bit out of a Milwaukee case or something where you feel like you're going to cut your fingers off pulling out something, snag it on something. It works really well. I'm pretty impressed with that. By far my favorite feature is this auxiliary handle. You can easily change the position of it by unlocking it here, and then there's 16 positions that you can go. As you hear each click, you can go 180. So if you're right-handed, left-handed, if you're in a position where you need to swap up because you're in a closed-in space, whatever it is, me personally, I like putting it in the T position whenever I'm mixing things so that I'm holding it like so, kind of like a jackhammer, and then all you do is you lock that back in place, and then it's no longer going to be able to move on you. It stays in place, stays locked, not a lot of wiggle on that. So that's by far my favorite feature of that. Now once you get the battery put in, again they recommend a 5.0, and they say it will do up to 15 buckets of drywall mud per charge, and then it changes from there. Just depends on the viscosity of whatever it is that you're mixing. So you put that in. You could use high output batteries, you can use these 5.0s, whatever it is you want to use. And then it also has a light like many drills. I don't know how useful that really is. I'm typically not drywalling in the dark to where I'm going to need that. But it also has a variable speed trigger that I can click it in forward and reverse, so I can adjust the speed by using the trigger here. But I can also adjust the speed here. It has 8 different settings from 200, and you go up by different amounts. It goes in between 300 and 400, so 350, 400, up to max, which is 550. So you have 8 settings there that adjust what that variable speed does. I think that that's super nice, and that's easy to get to while I'm running this drill. I can easily change that with my thumb. It's right in the right spot. I really like where they put that. I think that's a good position as well. So you get the variable speed trigger, variable speed, the adjustable handle, the all metal chuck. I think all around it's a really good drill. But let me go ahead and mix up a bucket of mud and I'll show it to you in use. So here I'm mixing up a brand new bucket of some Plus 3. I just took the lid off of it so it's completely full, unmixed mud. Gonna add a little bit of water to it so that I can get it to the consistency that I want to use on these walls. And again, I'm having no issue mixing this up over time. It's just slowly and gradually getting me to where I want to be. I'm playing with the speed just to try it out, but you're not going to get a bucket that's any more full of drywall mud than this right here, because it was a pre-mixed bucket, 100% full to the top, and it's mixing it up. Again, no issues whatsoever. I don't feel like I'm going to lose control. I don't feel like it's going to torque and pull out of my hands. It's not mixing. I'm able to adjust the speed to where I'm not throwing it out over top of the bucket onto the floor. Just all around, it's a good experience while I'm using this drill. So you can see it mixed up that mud very easily, pretty quickly. I think it took me a matter of maybe 2 or 3 minutes to get it to where I wanted it to be. And of course, a drill like this, again, if you're someone who mixes mud all the time, drywall mud, I think it would be a good investment for you, because if you just use your regular drill, will it sometimes do it? Yes, but is it probably pretty taxing on that drill? More than likely, and this is just going to do it a lot easier and safer because of the way that you can move these handles. But again, it's not just a mud mixing drill, it's a 1/2-inch chuck drill is what it is, with variable speed. Now I know we don't typically use a drill that takes a keyed chuck that much anymore, but if you're doing something that's high torque and you want to be able to have a handle in a certain position to make it more comfortable, how easy you can set this, I think that's great. So I could see myself using this for other things. Primarily, again, it's going to be for mixing joint compound and things like that, but ultimately, doesn't matter what I'm going to do with it. It matters what you're going to use it for. I feel like it's strong enough to do thin set and things like that. Now, you might want to step up to a high output battery if you're going to do that. Maybe I only used a 5.0 in that drywall compound, because that's kind of what this box is rated for. Everything was based on a 5.0, so I went ahead and used that. But I think it could do well with those. Now, really thick stuff, I don't know. Again, I haven't tried it for that, but again, check out other videos out there. I know there's some other ones out there, but hope this was useful. Hope it makes you helps you make the decision on whether this tool is right for you. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video.